Hi, I'm Ning Yap.
Hi, I'm Michelle Yap. Today we are Elias Green condominium in District 18, where there are 7 blocks of 419 units, which is spread over a huge land size of more than 500,000 square feet.
Today, the Yappies is going to showcase to you a quiet-facing 3-bedroom apartment, which is approximate 1528 square feet. Come, Michelle, let's check it out.
There are actually only 3 units on this level.
Wow, so exclusive, only 3.
Yeah, and you're so far away from your neighbor.
Yeah, right. So this is the unit that we're seeing today?
Yes. And
okay.
To be very frank, Ning, this is very unique because for this unit, right, you have a lot of space right after your gate and before your main door.
Okay, Michelle, I realized that other units do not have this kind of recess area where you can have additional shoe cabinet, a place to put your brolly, and then even have a place to sit if you want to.
Yeah, you can actually put a couch here and then you can put your shoes before you leave for the day.
Right, this is awesome.
Right,
wow,
nice.
Okay.
Come, let's take a look at the unit.
Sure.
Remember just now we were saying that it's approximately 1528 square feet?
Yes, this living room is awesome, the size. Are the owners always having like guests coming?
Yes, they actually entertain quite a fair bit. So with the guests coming over, you see they have a lot of space for the guests to sit around and chit chat.
Okay, one thing I like about this area, beside the big space, look at the ceiling. I think the ceiling is of a very good height. And looking out at the balcony.
Nice greenery views.
Yes, and the best thing, Michelle, very romantic, huh?
Yeah, you can see there are 2 bridges here. So imagine after your day's work, after dinner, you can go for a stroll with your partner and enjoy the greenery.
1 bridge not enough. 2 bridges.
2 bridges.
Yeah. Wow, this one, I think the owner actually travels quite a fair bit. Yeah. So it gives you a very nice, very warm, homely feel here.
Yeah, very cozy indeed.
Very, very, very cozy.
Yes.
Wow, I see this room here, Michelle. It's usually not a room, right?
Yeah, okay, this is something that's specially crafted by the owners. Come, let's check out this room.
Sure. Wow, let's see. Wow, this is a nice place to work from home.
Yes. Okay, this used to be the utility. So what the owner did was they actually created a door to access from the living area. And you see this space is very cozy and very comfortable where you can have 2 tables, you know, you can have a cupboard, shelvings and even have aircon installed.
Interesting, because I know for utility it should be the opening here, right?
Correct.
So it goes to the yard area.
Yes.
Wow, I think this owner is smart.
And the best part about this study is there is also windows.
Yes. So if I do not want to on aircon, I can always open the window
for the natural ventilation.
Yep, and then of course the living room is a huge balcony doors. I know there are some units here, right? There's no such thing as cross ventilation. It's only one side with windows.
Yes.
So can I check out the rest? Because this is something that I think a lot of people
Let's have a look.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Wow, this is another separate area for dining.
Yes.
But before I go into the dining area, I think the children here should be very musically inclined.
Yeah, they're very talented. And then if you look behind you, there is another door.
There's a lot of doors here because this whole place is very huge.
Yes.
Let's check it out. What is this one? Wow, Michelle, so this is actually the powder room.
Yes. Okay. See the powder room? Very neatly tucked at this area.
Right.
And very well maintained.
I think the owner is very house proud because everything I see here is almost like new. So, in fact, if the new buyer or the new owner, do not want to spend a lot of money, okay, they can actually just literally move in because everything is like so brand new, and they even have a well ventilated fan.
Yeah, that's why this is something which is very highly sought after by a lot of families.
Right.
A powder room.
So let's see. This is the first powder room. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's check out the rest. So there's a nice pantry area here.
So remember, they entertain a lot. So the nice pantry area, they can put some of their ups and wine glasses, coffee machine, and still a huge space for your dining.
It's like a mini Starbucks area. I think the owner loves the coffee. And this is a nice area. I mean, it's like they can house their guests. Okay, in fact, this is only a 6-seater, but you can always extend
to have 10-seater or more.
Yes.
And remember just now, Ning, you were talking about cross ventilation.
Yes.
Okay, this house has very good natural light coming into the unit.
Yes.
Okay, and then the dining area has a window.
Yep.
Right. So from the dining area all the way to the living area, you have very good
cross ventilation.
Ventilation and natural lights.
Okay, I mean, we always talk about dining. Most importantly, it's also the kitchen, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I know that's your favorite place.
You are right.
Let's check it out.
Oh, okay, shall we see? This door is always very important, especially when you have heavy cooking. Right. Oh, Michelle, this is a good sized kitchen. It's like a U shape, you know, the cabinets.
Full of storage space.
Yeah.
Top hung, bottom hung cabinets.
Right. And of course, importantly is the huge window here. Okay, so when you're cooking, right, we can always open the window.
Yes, and natural lights coming in.
Yes.
So that's where we save energy.
You're right. Everything is just so well tucked. And even when we have friends coming to help, normally, you know, when the kitchen is too small, hey,
a bit tight, right? Yeah, but this one you can stand like all over.
Yeah, welcome. We can even have 5 or 6 person helping us.
Yes.
Nice. Michelle, so this is the yard area.
Yes.
And then I see here is a storeroom.
This is supposed to be, you know, the toilet at the yard area, but they've converted it into a storeroom.
That means the owner is very smart. So what they do is that because they do not need additional toilet, so they convert into a storeroom. So the water pipe is still there.
Yes, the water pipe is still all intact. So you want to convert it back into a toilet, can be easily done.
Right. Yeah. Wow, this is great. And then here, there's also a nice area for all the laundry. Additional basin for pre-wash before you put into the washer.
Yes.
And I see another door here.
Okay, that door is actually meant for, let's say for example, if you buy any wet groceries, coming from this back door, straight into your kitchen. Yeah, so it's so convenient.
This place is full of doors, but the doors is always
very practical.
Use. Yeah, very practical. Wow, this is an awesome unit. I haven't even checked out the room. I'm already like, oh wow, impressed. Shall we check out the room now? Let's go.
You see, this master room is huge. It's really huge. You see, this is a king size bed.
Yes.
And you still have space for 2 side table.
Wow.
And a whole row of wardrobes.
I think not enough for the wife, right?
Don't worry, later I'll show you there's another area of wardrobes.
Okay.
You see, and then a huge space here where you can put like your study or your dressing table. And your space for the TV.
Yeah.
And you still have a lot of walking space here.
It's a nice place. I mean, if you really look at it, if the couple has twins or triplets, right? No issue, you know, because you can put 2 or 3 baby cot.
Oh, it's really
huge.
Okay. Yeah, and it's the same greenery view from the living area.
Like the living room, I wake up only, can see the green.
So you see, you are worried not enough wardrobe space, right?
Yeah.
Okay, come. Look at this walk-in. You still have an L-shaped wardrobe over here. So don't worry, they won't fight one.
I'm sure this is for the hubby. The one's for the wife.
Most likely.
But this is a nice place.
Yeah, then for the bathroom wise, okay, see the bathroom is also a decent size. Right, you have a rectangular shower area, and this has been renovated.
Right, okay. So similarly, if the new owner do not want to spend too much money, okay, this whole place is almost moved in.
Yes.
Okay, and one thing you know I really like in the bathroom is a huge window here. Okay, with this, right, the whole place is very well ventilated.
And it's really quite well maintained.
Yeah, in fact, like I said, the owner is very house proud. That's why the whole place is so well maintained here.
That's right. Come, let's check out the other rooms.
Sure. This is the princess room. Wow, even the common rooms are huge, Michelle. It's very rare these days. Okay, even if you put a queen size bed, there's still sufficient place. And then the wardrobe is of full height.
And then with the attached bath.
Okay, so this is actually the attached bath to the princess?
Yes.
But I see another door.
Correct. It's a Jack and Jill bathroom that leads to the other common room. right? And this common bath also has window for natural ventilation.
Sure, you see, this is the wet and dry, right? But
yes,
then
yes.
I realized the wet area has a sunken wet bath area, which is also very rare.
Correct.
I think it's nice.
Come and check out the other room that's connected. So Ning, as you can see the color scheme, this one has a bit of tinge of blue. So this
for the prince.
This is the princess room.
Right. I think it's similar size to the princess room, right?
Yes. So you see, for the rooms in this development, or rather in this unit, right? They're all very good size.
In fact, you talk about a room, right? How to contain 2 study tables. One so big, the other one is over here, and you still have the bed, and you still have ample space. I mean, these days, right, you don't really get this kind of room size.
Exactly. And then remember, the rooms, the bedrooms, they are attached with bathroom.
Right.
Yeah, so that's why the powder room comes in very handy for your guests.
Yes. So all in all, there are 2 baths,
1 powder room, and 1 toilet behind, which is not utilized. That's why they convert into a storeroom.
If they would like to. Oh, this is a nice place.
So shall we check out the rest of the facilities?
Come, let's go. Elias Green has full condo facilities with 2 tennis courts, 3 squash courts, which is really rare. Residents here can pick up their parcels from the parcel center station at your convenience. And if you're hungry, you can always fulfill your cravings near the clubhouse where there are dispensaries machines. And for Elias Green residents, it's just a short walk to 24 hours NTUC Express at the nearby Esso station. And for fresh groceries, food options and daily necessities, you're just a short drive to Elias Mall, Pasir Ris West Plaza and White Sands. And for those who prefer a one-stop shopping for the whole family, it's just a short drive to Tampines Retail Park where you have IKEA, Courts and Giants. And for fun activities, you can always head down to E-Hub at Downtown East to catch a movie, have a game of bowling or enjoy a stroll at the Pasir Ris Park.
And from Elias Green, it's just a short drive to TPE, ECP and PIE that brings you to various parts of Singapore. And we're just less than 10 minutes drive to Changi Business Park, Changi Airport and the Jewel. And for parents, we are within 1 km to not 1 but 3 primary schools, and they are Angsana Primary, Elias Park Primary and Parkview Primary. And we're just a short drive to Tampines Meridian Junior College, Singapore University of Technology and Design, as well as 4 international schools which include UWC Southeast Asia East Campus. If you're looking for a serene environment tucked away from busy roads in the east,
a generous size and brightly lit 3-bedroom plus study, this could be the ideal unit for you and your loved ones. If you like what you see, do check out with the Yappies. I'm Ning Yap.
I'm Michelle Yap, and do remember to subscribe to our YouTube channels for more home tours like this. We'll see you soon!